Hey now, you are now watching the Palmkast and Mr. Nepalm. Let's go. A Dee Jay Direct Exclusive.
Just met a cougar broad that happened to sell. Old bitch selling pies like N.E.P.A.L.M. I hit the coke lottery and I'm happy as hell. I'm from 87 Hampton, the Addy to hell. 46 Southampton, the baggies and scales. My granny rolling up a Bluntville while unking themselves. My dad was there but wasn't present, they had me to fail. I put the hood in all diamonds by Calvin Mattel. She left with bass and you kinda blue, but we can ballin' in the city that she tryna view. Mateo got me shining too. The fire behind my name got diamonds too. Trap Ricky with the grabber got me oriental. My feet rooted in the ground like I'm planting fennel. I bought dog this CT, I'm tryna start a kennel. They won't let me leave Connecticut like Oriema. Rick, you always welcome, you don't have to call. Or I could send enough fed to make Niagara fall. Heads turning when we pulling up. Never saw this out of Hartford, they wasn't good enough. You niggas don't be in the hood enough. I'm round the corner from the trap on Google Maps, nigga, pull it up. Show me the money, Cuba good enough. One time I stepped on the dope so hard I fucked my footing up. We really got it out the mud when you see us, salute us. If N.E.P.A.L.M was on there trying to recruit us, better believe it's stash boxes in all of our cars. Our role models instead of doing life behind bars. That money calling like the crack called Pookie and New Jack. The plug calling, he got bricks and no we can still. If I'm not your favorite, why not, nigga? I've been repping this shit right, nigga.
Playtime's over.
It's cool when they do it, it's so hard when I do it. Birds of a feather, they flock together, they make you a fucker. I don't fuck with nobody. If you ain't mom tired, then it's fuck. I'm in South Carolina, I'm looking for rings. You know I'm some pimpin' though. She gotta be thick as hell. Big girl, you know I'm a drop on the shelf. That bitch look like a D, I hit it with both hands. I sign my own chick, better stay in your lane, yo, look at the fuck. I'm talking decorate, nigga. I'm talking decorate, nigga. I'm talking decorate, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah, now what we have here is a case of what I call the Django syndrome. When you have another nigga looking at another nigga,
they feeling like that nigga shouldn't be doing what that nigga doing. It ain't your job to tell somebody what they can't do. You know what I'm talking about? It's only your job to take care of you. You know what I'm talking about? That's the easiest job you have, is take care of you. If you spend 6 months minding your business and 6 months staying out of everybody else's business, then your ass will be out of trouble. But part of your trouble comes from fucking with everybody else and worrying about what everybody else doing. You in competition with nobody but yourself. So if you ain't doing better this year than you doing last year, then you motherfucking losing. Don't worry about everybody else. Worry about who you is. That's what knowledge of self is about, knowing your motherfucking self. Yeah.
The walls got hands, nigga. If I'm not your favorite, why not, nigga? I've been repping this shit right, nigga.
It's cool when they do it, it's a problem when I do it. Fuck em. You think I ain't no point? Run up if you want, shoot this bitch through the window. They ain't fuck with me back then. Now they holler about tap in. I pulled up with a Mac 10. If she give you some pussy and you tell the business, that mean you a rat then. I don't want your bottles, I don't want your weed, just give me my back ends. I'm going back in. Back in.
Good evening. I called this press conference to answer a few questions. No comment. I have the right to remain silent. You know why? Because anything I say can and will be used against me. No further questions. Find the 120 left. Study that. All the knowledge work.
All of the movies basically are showing the truth and put the knowledge right in front of our faces, but we're too blind to see the actual truth.
That's right, gotta open that third eye. Yeah, so that was dope, man. It's playing Erykah Badu in the
that shit, in the cab. But niggas don't know, they don't know what that shit talking about for real, man. Because they was wrong on the mathematics, man. Supreme mathematics, man.
She said you might laugh because you did not do your math. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3. We talk about $3.06. That's 360.
Born underwater.
Right. Now, what's that? What's underwater? The womb, you know what I'm saying? So she was born in her mother's womb in a circle. $3.06. That's 360 circle. That encompasses the fetus and the nucleus and all that good shit. As is above, as so below. You know what I'm talking about?
That's right.
Now, what is 360 times 2?
720, man. 720 is the goddamn is the second power.
Like that R&B song, the second time around. That's what that is. The second time around is 720. The first time is 360. Or by the time you get right the second time, you should have a better understanding than what you went through the first time. That goes with life, that goes with love, that goes with anything else that you might want to get some understanding about. You know what I'm talking about? And all that get is get understanding. You know what I'm talking about?
And like it was said, most intellects do not believe in God, but they fear us just the same.
But who is us?
So they know who the gods are.
Yeah, who is us? Us.
The melanated, the black melanated original man.
The Asiatic black man.
The Asiatic black man.
Controller. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to Wu-Tang and shit like that, you know, they deal with a little bit of it, you know what I'm saying? Not as much as they probably should, you know what I'm saying? But you can always get some information if you go to the blocks, you know what I'm saying? And talk to those 5%. They got some information, some science, you know what I'm saying? That's you know what I'm saying? It's a good digestible shit, you know what I'm saying? If you got your mind right, you know what I'm talking about? I can't recite half of that shit because my memory is not good, but yo, it's like, how many miles from the planet to the Earth? 93 million, 93.5, something like that?
I know it's 94,940,000 square miles on this planet. You know
but that's the same distance between here and the sun.
It's supposed to be supposedly 93 million miles.
Yeah, that's what Souls of Mischief had, 93 to infinity. That's what that was in reference to. It came out in 1993, but it was referencing the distance between the Earth and the sun. Yeah.
Always got to understand knowledge, wisdom, understanding, culture, freedom, power, equality, God. Destroy and rebuild, or build and destroy. 9 is born. You know what I mean? That's how I be, man. It's the supreme mathematics, man. What's the day's mathematics, man? You know what I mean? You gotta be like that.
Now, when they say making knowledge born, they're talking about giving birth to thought. You know what I'm talking about?
That's right. Because in the beginning was not the word, it was thought.
Right, because before let there be light, that had to be thought about first. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, like that right there with it. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? This is a little underground talk. Yeah. The Palmkast and Mr. N.E.P.A.L.M. Yeah.
If I'm not your favorite, why not, nigga? I've been repping this shit right, nigga.
We are putting the spotlight on one
respect
music
this
artist with
motherfucking
local
place.
ties who's
I
making
ain't
a
paid the
difference
OT
by
niggas
launching a
ain't listening to
nonprofit
me
to
yet.
help the younger generation. Joining us
right
is
way.
Hartford's very own Fuego Base and business partner, Adria Amos, CEO of Marathon 7 N.E.P.A.L.M. Guys, thank you so much for being here this morning. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Of course, Fuego, congratulations on all your success, making Hartford very proud.
Thank you.
Just had a new record come out, your first album, right? Tell us about the music you make.
My debut album just came out, the biggest since Canby, and it did extremely well, especially for like a person being from here. It's not really been done before on that level, so I'm grateful. I'm happy to be here.
That's incredible. Congratulations again. Tell us about the art you make, the music you make. What message do you want to get out there? I
want to give a message to children that it's all right to make mistakes. Just don't give up on yourself. Like, I made a lot of mistakes, and like I'm sitting here talking to you. So like that's motivation, you know what I mean? And like Hartford is a small place. I feel like we go through a lot of stuff that gets overlooked because it's not a major city like New York or Chicago or something like that. And I could actually shed light on some of the issues we're having here. So that's huge, and that's what I'm here to do.
Adria, you've been there every step of the way following this man's career. What does this mean to you to see him make it this far?
It's truly my honor to sit here today and just introduce him to all your viewers and the masses that are not familiar with him. He's not only a brother, a client, an artist, but he's a rising superstar, but also a new pillar of the community, which I feel like he'll really lay roots and really make a change and just give people the motivation they're seeking.
And we talk about community, so important to you both. And Fuego, you launched this nonprofit to really give back, especially to that younger generation. You were just sharing that message. Tell us what the nonprofit is all about.
Basically giving back, like you said, like in any way that I can. I feel like I better understand some of the stuff that these people are going through because I went through it myself. So, like I said, I just want to highlight some of the problems we're having and maybe do what I can to fix them or make it a little bit better.
And when you say that, what do you mean? What problems are you hoping to address? How exactly is this working?
Like I said, I come from here, so I understand like the poverty side, the violence, like, you know what I'm saying? Like having that chip on your shoulder, it just like being ignorant to a lot of things. Like there's a lot of stuff we don't know. And like I'm traveling, I'm seeing new things. And I feel like it's my duty to bring that information back to my people.
It's super important. And your message for everybody watching this morning, seeing a success story out of Hartford in you, what's your message to those young people you want to help out?
Same thing, never give up. Don't never let nobody tell you you can't do what you want to do. Look at me, I'm just like y'all.
Exactly.
And how can people get involved with this?
So you can visit his website, fuegobase.com. We are looking for partners and sponsors, and we want to prioritize detention centers, alternative centers, people that are the leftovers, the forgotten people, youth, young adolescents. So we just want to lay roots. So yeah.
And then on top of that very special mission, also all the music stuff going on.
Yes.
Coming off a tour stop just yesterday, I believe,
yes.
right?
Yes.
So thank you for being here.
Night, yes.
Tell us about what people can do to find your music, where they can see you perform, any dates coming up.
Yes, so he is finishing up his last date tonight, this evening on the Thank God I Made It tour. But we are in the 50th anniversary of hip hop. So I feel like he's the next new generation. He's a leading pioneer. We like to refer to Benny as the new Quincy Jones. So his project coming out through Black Soprano Family, BSF, and through major outlets and major distribution through the industry is very, very critical. So please catch him tonight, and then he'll also be going on his own solo tour as well.
That's incredible.
Tonight,
guys,
where we at? Webster Theater, Connecticut.
Yes. There you go.
Show some love.
Show some love. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it.
For evil spirits got me burning sage. My OG told me never reply to them people, cause no pigeons won't never fly high as no eagle. We really got it out the mud when you see us salute us.
Select Marcus Camby from the University of Massachusetts. These are the real surprises.
Round table meetings with entities that's above your stature. Cut your body for the mob and they gon' love you after. The walls got ears, nigga. If I'm not your favorite, why not, nigga? I've been repping this shit right, nigga. I'm making them respect this motherfucking place. I ain't paid the OT nigga to stand next to me yet. Do this shit the right way. Big G's. Why wouldn't I? This shit trash, no one say you decent. You would never get within social distance of a label meeting. It disgusts me, even the newest version. But with every stream purchase, the illusions worsen. Meanwhile, my nuts all in the model throat.